welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Tennessee Titans. Set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Nashville. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First play from scrimmage, Stafford. That one's taken by Spears. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Spears with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
I usually first play touchdown. Fucking around.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he will take it.
Let's go. This is what we're doing. One play, 2 plays, 14 points.
Rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Set. Wait it. Stay 50, stay 50. Hey, red. Now it's Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And middle. On 1st and 10, it's...
Come on, man. I should have tackled him.
That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. 32. Stafford. Throw out wide is incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Blue 60. Real right, drill 22. 40 got.
Now Stafford. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good. Lead run. And middle. Monday.
Back to throw, Stafford.
Ooh, get some.
And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line. 59! Stay 50.
Throwing is Stafford. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. Give them 18 on the play.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Big 20 hot.
Throwing again at Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
50, 30, 80.
Here's Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
Man, come on, man. Beat it up, man. Keep doing these little dumbass short passes to the fucking running back.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Spears is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. He's showing the different ways.
Take away the running back, bro. He fucking suck. That's all he got is the running back.
Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Right back to Tracy. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 87 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. You talk about this Titan defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Throw caught by Hyatt on the slant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hello. Yo.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart.
Not him playing the game.
Caught by Slayton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Jackson Dart, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was...
Thank you, bro. Thank you for being in your fucking spot. Means a lot.
What's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that the... Caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz
I'm going to get right over there. I'm going to jump right over there. I'm going to jump that shit. I promise you.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm going to get right on over there and jump that motherfucker. Keep doing this stupid-ass route combination.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And the penalty, it helps a little, but they'll still have to navigate a 3rd and 9 now. Working out of the gun is Dart. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's
Should have thrown it as soon as you got it, bro.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
I'm going to sit right back.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Second down and 3. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the line can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw, Dart. Not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage.
That ball be coming out so late.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. They'll throw again. Dart. This is caught. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 32 yards. And the Giants are back within a couple of the lead.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get there.
Ah, come on, reach for it.
2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Easy, your left, 22. White 7.
Stafford now to throw. He's got his touchdown. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You got something for that shit.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Now 2nd and 3. On to give, it's Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. To Tracy. And down to about the 27. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. And now they'll shift things around. On the run is Tracy. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. On play action, here's Dart. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready up!
Here's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Giants are back within a score.
The Giants will line up.
We'll try and run it up the middle. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Gano now following the touchdown.
Watch this.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
32. Omaha, 0. 30.
To throw is Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got it with the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air, Dart. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Dart. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Not sure what happened out there, but look.
I don't know what happened either, dog. Why was that thrown behind him?
I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
2nd and 10. On the ground, here comes Tracy. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Here's 3rd and 6.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tracy.
Oh, Tracy.
He'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
19 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
And now an audible here into something else. Now Dart. A throw right side caught by Hughes. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He's going to try and take off with it. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
19 tight.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have a Giants first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Looking deep downfield. Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Titans first down.
Out of the gun and give to Spears. And a tackle there by Micah McFadden. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, Stafford.
32-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hey, 5-0. 11-11.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
53. Ready. Set. Hold on.
They snap it to Stafford. Able to find the end. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
59. Get away. 40.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And
the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. His eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But
and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Cade Otton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there.
This defense has passed its
Take
first
that
two
shit
tests
off,
forcing
man.
back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Throwing to Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to get the football.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for a Titans first down.
And here's a give to Spears. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Giants' 42-yard line.
Now Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Stafford.
Oh, what a running back was that? I mean, the linebacker, bro.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26.
Hey, 50! 59!
First down.
Back to throw, Stafford. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Stafford looks to throw again. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
180!
Now it's Stafford. He's going to be sacked to the 23-yard line. Brian Burns in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
22-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. This game is tied. So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage?
Oh my God.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
On first down, Tracy. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. No gain on the play.
Tracy tired or what?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter.
Tracy look tired.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Dart. And it's
Oh, he got the knockout, and that shit worked for him.
The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty.
Knockout worked for him.
Turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone.
Pass committed, play hard flats, and put him on there. Still didn't work. Some bullshit.
And the Titans strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
45. Giants 38.
Motherfucker dropped the ball.
To kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this
Drop
is
the
come
ball.
out to the 35.
4th and what? 4th and 4.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he will take it off.
Let's go, Neighbors.
Touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 65 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Let's go, Neighbors.
How about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the
Stafford.
35-yard line.
Complete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And this offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. Airing one deep for Riddick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go.
37. And that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for his interception that he threw.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Dart. And this is caught inside the front. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants will add to their fourth-quarter lead. Gano the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter, and just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And this one is complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Stafford.
Let's go.
Now we got a player in some discomfort after that last play, and not the guy you want to see. That's quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Buffalo 18. 7-5.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Dart.
Oh, man. We're supposed to beat him. Just run the ball, bro. All you gotta do is run the fucking ball.
It's just his 2nd game in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
2nd and 6. At the 31.
2nd and 6. Short throw taking That's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And the Titans first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Easy, alert.
To throw is Stafford. Airing one deep for Riddick.
Ah! Come on, man!
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow They found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford. The completion to Riddle.
Don't worry about it. He's good.
First down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. A good pickup there at 22. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Stay 50, stay 50. Omaha, ready to move.
Now we got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15.
Lady. Like 7. 21. Zebra. 59.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. He'll complete this one. He'll Cockrell.
What? What?
Inside the 30.
54. 22.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again at Stafford. That'll be complete to a Cockrell. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Zebra.
At the 20-yard line.
Hurry. Stay 50, stay 50. 32.
Again, he'll drop to throw. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Lady. 11. And middle.
Well, Stafford. Got a man.
He caught that shit.
For a Titans touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Titans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
It's not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense.
Not gonna make it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are.
If I could get to the outside, bro.
If I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken.
That was some bullshit.
Huge play at this point in the game. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Here's Dart. That is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
How could I not run?
And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to
Been running all game and couldn't get around that
interception,
job.
potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, You better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brian Burns in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. That one's taken in by Spears. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
22-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
Couldn't fucking run in the game. It didn't matter the most. Couldn't must have fucking
Two
run.
teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final.
All I needed was a fucking run, dog.
It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead. They've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll be taken down after big yardage.
Offensive pass. How? How?
The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster.
That is fucking. That is wild, dog.
An offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game.
He's not even a target.
When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
They call offensive pass interference. I'm baffled, bro. He wasn't even a receiver, bro.
Off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football.
And that's caught inside the 30. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
Back to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there, and of course the incompletion.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Oh my God, man. He gonna cut in between both people?
Clock and run
What's the defensive pass interference? It's called a fuck ass offensive pass interference. Oh shit, man.
That clock stopping, then the field goal unit. Now they can take their time, get set, and try and execute what they need for the game-winning field goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. Graham Gano connects.
Oh shit.
As time expires. And the Giants win the football game.
Suck ass nigga.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a
4
complete blowout,
interceptions.
but instead they needed every single
Noodle
one of
arm
those
ass
in this
quarterback.
close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it's still